Hi guys, my name is Rojak. I am an AI-generated avatar. Today, I will represent my group, ABC Rojak, to give a short presentation for the UNI 3312 DNA group assignment. Before I start, let me introduce my group members. We are a team of professionals that form a smart technology task force. There are 5 members of us including me, Ing Jia Roy, Ing Wai Ho, Hugh Sing Yi and Wang Chi Yen. Our task is to digitalize a checkout service in the retail industry. First and foremost, let's look at the overview of the presentation. The content of this video is basically about 3 main issues without digitalization, 3 key expected benefits after digitalization and the new DNA as part of our digitalization process. The service that our team would like to digitalize is checkout service at retail stores. Nowadays, checkout services still need to hire staff to help consumers complete their transaction for purchasing a product or service. Our team has found that users like consumers and the business's management themselves are currently experiencing 3 main issues without digitalization. We would like to discuss all of these 3 issues in depth. Obviously, the first main issue experienced by the users without digitalization is time-consuming. Time is wasted because there are long queues in the checkout line, especially during peak season. Every consumer has to wait until the consumers in front of them complete their checkout process so that they can also make their transaction. However, sometimes people are in a rush or they are just impatient to wait so that they may just leave the store without making any purchases. In short, time wasted because of long queues at the checkout lines will lower the shopping experience of consumers and also lower the profit margin of the retail store. The second main issue currently experienced by the users without digitalization is operational cost on laborers. People are unique and have their own capability. Hence, businesses have to provide training to their staff to ensure they are capable of doing the tasks as a cashier. But sometimes, there is still a risk of making mistakes, even though training has been provided. When there is any mistake, consumers have to take extra time to wait and the waiting time of the checkout line will be longer, which may lower the shopping experiences of consumers as well as directly leaving the store without purchasing. Besides that, businesses also have to hire new staff to replace vacancies if there are any old staff who want to resign from the cashier position. Again, training has to be provided to those new staff. In short, we have illustrated the way that labor increases the operational cost to a business and also lower the shopping experiences of consumers. The third main issue that is currently experienced by the users without digitalization is the cost of space occupied by checkout counters. Since every business understands the importance of reducing the waiting time in the checkout process to avoid the shopping experiences of consumers becoming lower, businesses always have to set up more counters for consumers to check out. However, most of the counters are closed during the normal season as there are fewer consumers coming to shop. The closed counters during that time are wasted and occupy a lot of spaces that originally can be used for other purposes such as display for more items to sell to consumers. In short, the cost of space occupied by checkout counters indirectly makes the operation of businesses less efficient and causes the business to earn less profit. Our team would like to transform this existing checkout service in retail stores into a cashierless store. A cashierless store is a store where consumers are able to complete their transactions for purchasing a product or service without the assistance of a cashier. To transform existing checkout services into this cashierless store, digital technologies such as the 5G network, sensor fusion, retail store application itself, handphones and turnstiles are used. By introducing this digital service, our team has found 3 key expected benefits. We would like to discuss about all 3 of these benefits in depth. The first key expected benefit by introducing this digital service is time saving. By introducing this service, consumers can directly skip the long line queue at the checkout line even though it is during peak season. Consumers can just directly go into the cashierless store and take the items that are needed by them. After that, they can directly leave the store and a payment information will inform the consumers to pay for all the items taken in the retail store application. In short, it is time-saving and it will enhance the shopping experiences of consumers and increase the profit margin of stores, as most of the people will purchase in cashierless stores even though they are in a rush. The second key benefit by introducing this digital service is reducing the operational cost of retail stores. The reason that this cashierless store can reduce the operational cost is very simple, as the businesses no longer need to hire people to work as cashiers in the store. Since no people are hired, the businesses also do not need to pay for the salary. The other miscellaneous costs, such as conducting training for staff, also can be saved by the businesses. Those operational costs now can be reallocated wisely as the resources of business in other ways to maximize the profit. Besides, digital service is more consistent than people, as they are programmed to handle cashier's tasks, but it can do better than people without any manual mistakes that could be made by people. Since there is just a very low possibility of any mistake caused by this digital service, the shopping experience of consumers is enhanced and most of them will shop as they planned initially. In short, the operational costs can be reallocated wisely. The third key benefit by introducing this digital service is space saving. The reason that this cashierless store can save space is very simple, as the businesses no longer need to set up counters for cashiers in the cashierless store. The extra spaces can be used for other purposes, such as displaying more items that can sell to consumers. In short, the operation of businesses will be more efficient and it can make the businesses earn more profit. Our team has also identified the new devices, networks and applications that have been used as part of your digitalization process. For devices, we have smartphones, sensor fusion and turnstiles with scanners. Smartphones work as a medium to download retail store application. After downloading the application, the smartphone will work as a ticket for consumers to enter the cashierless store by scanning the QR code that was generated in the application. Simultaneously, smartphones will work as receipts because payment information will inform the user through the application downloaded in the smartphone. Sensor fusion consists of sensors and cameras that are placed throughout the cashierless store to track every single move of consumers. For example, the weight sensors on the shelves will detect when items are removed from shelves or put back on shelves. At the same time, the camera will also identify the consumers who are taking the items from shelves or putting them back on shelves, so that the items that have been taken can be uploaded to the virtual card of the retail store application automatically. For the network, we use 5G. 5G is a fifth-generation mobile network. It is used to connect all the sensors in the cashierless store to ensure the sensors work as usual. And finally, for the application, the retail store app is used. Retail store applications work as medium to store information like identity of consumers, information of items taken, and payment information in itself. Before entering the store, the QR code generated in the application is information about the consumers for authenticating the identity of consumers so that they are able to enter the store. When consumers take any items from shelves, the item's information will also update in the card of application. When consumers complete their shopping, the payment information will inform the consumers in the application. To sum up, digitalization gives a lot of benefits to both consumers and business. We should make good use of technology to enhance our lives. Thank you.